If you can't share your nonprofit's mission so that it can be understood by a 7th grader in a single sentence, you're missing out big time. A one-sentence mission statement should act like a magnet. If you nail this, you'll attract donors, board members, even strangers who get it and want in. So let's write yours, and it's easier than you think. Hey, it's Christian from Instant Nonprofit, and there's nothing more powerful than equipping yourself and your founding board, staff, and supporters with a mission statement that actually sticks. Picture this. You're at a backyard barbecue or a networking mixer, someone asks you what you do, and before you rattle off even 2 minutes of your unplanned manifesto, eyes glaze over, opportunity gone. I remember when I started, so excited to share all the things, and then realizing too late that I had overwhelmed my new acquaintance as they were looking for the exits. Or maybe you're the quiet type and the words just won't come out. Either way, we're gonna fix that right now, because every time you meet someone and you fail to make that first impression in just the first few seconds, you'll lose game-changing opportunities to connect with potential donors and supporters, and you won't even know it. And it's not just about how long you take to share the essentials, there's also a dynamic at play. And if you grasp this, it will actually help you look at sharing your vision, raising money, and even recruiting staff and other types of buy-in and support in a whole new way. There's a subtle dance that happens in every relationship, a give and take. And when someone asks what you do with your nonprofit, they're giving you permission to share just enough information, like flipping a switch, to see if their light comes on. If it does, you've just had your first energetic exchange, your first little dance. By not oversharing and by nailing your compelling mission in the first few sections of that interaction, you turn what would be a push, where you're pushing information, to a pull, where they want more information. That's because if they're the kind of person who have an affinity to your mission, then they will likely follow up with, well, that's fantastic. Can you tell me more? And now, instead of showering them with verbal vomit that they did not sign up for, you're already into your second energetic transaction. If they aren't a fit, or if it's just not the right time for them, you don't want to bore them or waste your own time and precious life force. And while we'll get into that energy dynamic a bit deeper in future conversations, I want you to walk away right now with something tangible that you can implement today, right now. So this training is your launch pad. You'll walk away with a one-sentence nonprofit mission statement that draws the right people like a tractor beam. Because when you can say it simply, you can share it, enroll others in it, and scale it. We're going to start with these 3 questions. Every great nonprofit message starts with great clarity. Before you write anything, answer these. First, who are the people or animals or geographic regions that your nonprofit exists to help? What situation are you out to change? Second, what specific solutions will your nonprofit provide? And third, imagine 5 years from now, what results will you have achieved? How does the world actually look different? You want to jot those down because those answers are the DNA of your nonprofit story. Now that you've got your answers, let's plug them into this secret formula. Step 2, the formula. Your nonprofit mission statement isn't just smart, it's strategic. Now the IRS will even ask for this when you file. But beyond that, it's your single most powerful public relations and branding tool. Here's your formula. We help who you're helping by doing what it is you're doing so that this result is achieved. For example, we help foster youth by teaching career skills so they can succeed after aging out of the system. And then optionally, you can add a vision layer, something like so that every young adult gets a fair shot at a fulfilling life. Now, when people ask me what I do, I use the same formula. We help nonprofit founders with easy nonprofit formation and fast approvals so they can stay focused on their mission. And then, if I've got the time, I may add, because I believe that empowered people can come together to build a harmonious, beautiful future. This is your who, what, and why in one punchy sentence. And yeah, it takes some work to write powerfully and concisely. I think I've mentioned earlier that Mark Twain said it best, I didn't have time to write a short letter, so I wrote a long one instead. And what he was saying was that boiling down complex explanations, like how your nonprofit is going to solve a big problem, in a small amount of words takes strategy and a little work. But trust me, the work is worth it. And with this Mad Libs fill in the blank formula, you'll have a new powerful tool in your hands in no time. And later, if you're inclined to take your 501c3 from idea to IRS approved and hand off the paperwork entirely, With this statement in your hand, you'll fly through the process even faster when you partner with our team at Instant Nonprofit. Step 3. Don't skip this final check. A nonprofit mission that doesn't move you won't move anyone else. So you want to read your new one-sentence mission statement out loud. Can you say it in one breath? Do you feel it in your bones when you say it? Share it with others and ask them to describe to you the word pictures it evokes. Play with it, and once it feels right, lock it in and own it. It will become effortless as breathing. It should put a little swagger in your step. Like a compass, it should point you forward and pull the right people along with you. This isn't just words on paper. By articulating your mission so elegantly, you've now created a burning possibility in the universe that's destined to be fulfilled. This is your rally cry, your verbal jet fuel. All right, you've got the spark. Let's turn it into action. Your next move, if you haven't already, download the free worksheet below this video and use this exercise as your springboard for recruiting your founding board of directors. They're going to be so excited to hear it. We'll show you how to turn this daunting requirement of a board into an easy, life-affirming conversation. We're Instant Nonprofit, helping founders take flight, so let's launch this.